went on the Breakfast Club, and this is kind of where this whole thing started as far as everything being out in the open. So this is kind of, I guess, Tyrese mending the relationship, so to speak, and then it took a left turn. So let's get into it.
I will say this.
But this is the part that I don't appreciate about Envy, is when Tyrese divorce comes across your headline, when the captions associated to the things that come across your desk, where is that same heart and love that I extended to you that you could extend to me, instead of it just being paper pushing, and this is what Tyrese is on the gram again.
That's
and
exactly
then
what
it's
he
like,
did.
okay, that's expected. No, it's all right. This is my brother.
Well, Envy can't sing though.
No, Envy never does
Shut
that
up,
though.
man. Why is everything a joke to you, man?
I'm not joking.
Why is everything serious?
While every on-air personality, blog, podcast, whatever, they got a job to do. They're gonna say things for clickbait, ratings, this and that. But when you have certain people on the radio and you've developed some type of relationship with them, and again, you owe me nothing, right? Ultimately, you did the work.
Right.
God just decided to take my hand and use it in any way he can. And there's nobody that could ever give me more props than what God has done for me.
Yeah.
All right, you keeping up with me right now?
Yeah.
You kind of feeling what's happening. So he's airing out his grievances right now, basically saying that I guess he feels he has somewhat of a relationship with DJ Envy, right?
Yeah.
But when he was going through his tumultuous times, they used that for clicks and ratings. It's basically what he's saying, right?
As opposed to when Envy was going through it, and he actually extended the hand of, understanding and receptiveness and, other positive qualities, that what it looks like is DJ Envy didn't reciprocate it in the same fashion. He just went ahead and took it and pushed it along like it was clickbait. And so far, it looks like he has a valid argument, but there's about 10 minutes left of this.
Yeah, we are only ankle deep, right?
Right.
If that, right? I don't even think my socks feel the water yet. So we go get into it. But first, I want to shout out at Jam Savvy Mike 96. This is coming from his channel. We are watching this live off of YouTube, so you getting this whole view, brother. I got you on your watch time.
I am Savvy Mike 96. Appreciate you.
To say, like, good job, son. You did everything I asked you to do. You don't even know what I have in mind for you, but you did it. And there's a very married couple that was very married. Everybody go through things. But why is my marriage funny? Why is my divorce just something to talk about?
Perfect.
Where is the outreach?
This is a good conversation. Let's put it all out there. Go ahead.
Where is the call? You good, Reese?
It's like
I need to come to Atlanta and come pull up on you at the house.
Charlamagne did,
put my eyes on you.
Let me tell you.
Charlamagne came to do an interview that I requested for him to do. I never stepped in, and God never used me to step in when this man's marriage was potentially on the brink.
I'm gonna tell.
Okay, hold up. So I'm gonna tell you. See, I never watched this interview. Like, I heard about it. I caught Kwame Brown, and that's how I'm playing backwards, right?
Yeah.
So he basically said, like, you never pulled up on me when I was going through this. You made a joke of my whole divorce, right?
Yeah.
So it seems like Tyrese was the one went on there airing out his feelings at first. I thought DJ Envy just came out of left field with this.
If you think about it, yes, the feelings, I guess he said what I didn't like, that was Tyrese, but the catalyst of the situation was DJ Envy presenting his divorce on the Breakfast Club in the manner that he did, especially knowing Tyrese in a personal way where he benefited from him in his marriage in some type of way, shape, or form, right?
Yeah.
So if when your situation happened and people were pushing it all over the place, and instead of me going ahead and coming with that narrative and going somewhere and talking about it, I reached out to you to make sure you was okay, right? You, however, had the same opportunity and you didn't handle it the same way. You handled it generically and processed me in a fashion where it's not like we were as cool as we were supposed to be. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's what I perceive right now.
All right. Well, yeah. Okay. I'm just learning more and more about this as we go. But it seems Tyrese did start the part with trying to air out how he felt. And yeah, we go keep going. Let's do it.
Tell you why. It's kind of like when a preacher tells you something in church, right? And the preacher tells you what you need to do to be better. Then you look at the preacher's life and you say, how do you teach me something that you're not doing? I don't respect the preacher anymore.
Oh, shit.
I respect the message and how it came.
Hey, I just want to say Charlamagne the God ain't shit, bro.
You say, yeah, because you heard him in the background, man. He was talking about, oh, shit. Yo, he's hyping it up for real. Yo, shout out to Charlamagne and his ad libs in the back. Yo, but honestly, I can't even be mad at him because I feel the same way when I heard that. I'm like, yo, I didn't expect Envy to go this way.
Yeah, because I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't really rock with a lot of stuff Envy say, but yeah, that one kind of I understood that. Let's go.
But you know what I've been through, and you know how I changed as a man and as a person, and you were there for it. You was a brother for it. But then when I look at my brother and saying what he's telling me to do and how he's telling me to live, he's not living that way. I don't respect it.
How do we know that, though?
Well, I'm gonna tell you why. Because and these are the things that we've seen, and not only in private, because things that we know in private, but it's also things that I see in public.
Okay.
Me and my wife are good, right?
Hold on, I gotta respond to that.
Let me give examples first, so you understand where I'm coming from. Because if you don't know where I'm coming from, you're just gonna pull things out the blue.
I'm not gonna pull anything out the blue. I'm gonna respond to what you just said.
Hey, real quick, did you see Just Hilarious face? She got that look like, oh man, I know this about to get good.
Yeah, because yo, from where I'm looking at, it's not a good look for Envy because it doesn't matter what I do. If I gave you the best advice at that time and it worked for you, that's all that matters. My life not looking like the message that I'm going ahead and presenting to you is subjective, right? You could go ahead and choose to say, hey, let me circle around and go reach out to him privately and say, yo, big man, yo, I appreciate all the help that you gave me, man, but what you got going on right now, brother? You're not looking like the words that you gave me. That's a more effective way to go ahead and reach out to somebody instead of just going ahead and being like, oh, I feel like you're not the person that you told me the words that you told me were conveyed from.
Yeah,
you're not that person.
That's where Tyrese was coming from in the beginning when he was like, you just never reached out and you made my situation look like a joke on that. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. From my perspective, I think right now this is a turning point because Tyrese has aired out how he felt at this point, right? Right now where we're at. Now Envy is speaking, right? At this point, it could have just been, you know what? I understand where you're coming from, blah, 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 and this conversation could have pushed forward, right? But
no, it couldn't have because Envy, Envy is talking crazy.
No, follow where I'm going.
Okay.
Right now, as Envy's talking, after he got the mic, he could have taken this conversation and said, you know what? I understand where you're coming from. And I could see how you might feel the way that you feel about that.
Oh, Envy could say that to Tyrese.
Yeah, he could have said this right now. But what he's getting ready to do is take this down a rabbit hole. And now we're going to get into this rabbit hole because honestly, all of this that we're getting ready to see, even what we're talking about right now, could have been handled offline. It could have been handled long before it got to an interview on the Breakfast Club.
Yo, I feel like Tyrese was valid in being able to air this, especially considering you said that they had friction before, and this is supposed to be the coming to Jesus moment, right? So if this is supposed to be the coming to Jesus moment, then we're going to air it out, right? We're going to put it on the table. And even the way that Tyrese aired it out, he aired it out softly. He said, he's still my brother. He said, this is what I didn't like, right? And the reason that he aired it out that way is because what happened publicly. It didn't happen behind closed doors. Now, granted, yeah, he could have went ahead and kept it to himself and then called them on the side or whatever like that. But if it's a show for mending things, then this seems appropriate to me.
So at this point, we say that, but let's see where we go.
Okay.
First of all, to arrive at an opinion of what I'm doing versus what I'm not doing is based on public consumption. I never made a decision, or God never used me to make a decision about your life based on what was being reported on public consumption. What I know about you, what I know about what you did, what I ultimately knew about what your wife was feeling and carrying and what y'all were in the process of, you couldn't read none of that online. I got that information from the outreach. So whatever feelings you have about me and what I should be or shouldn't be doing pertaining to my approach with how I'm unraveling and bleeding out loud in the middle of my thing, that would have actually been the reason to call.
No, and I did have conversations with you, and this is from before your ex-wife, when you were talking to the girl out overseas and who you were as a man. I didn't respect that. And then when we talk on these private chats and has nothing to do with the public, just having to do with who you were and how you speak and how you talk about the people next to you, I didn't respect it to the point where I blocked you on my chat because I didn't want to see Tyrese as that. That's not.
So, okay. So you see where my comments came in at? Like
no. What I'm saying is the only thing that's going wrong here is Envy. Envy looks like a clown right now. Like, to me, he looks like a pure clown. He's not listening to understand. He's listening to respond.
Rabbit hole, yeah.
I mean, granted, yes, that the rabbit hole is a side consequence to this. The primary offense is that your friend is telling you how he felt about how you handled his situation in comparison to yours, knowing that he handled your situation with kid gloves, you handled him whatever. And now you're telling him the reason that you did it was because of how you felt about his character. You're corny because you never reached out to him about his character on the side. You just went ahead and moved in that way. And then now you're talking about you blocked him because you didn't want to see him. Yo, get out of listen, let me tell you something, man. If you have a reoccurring issue, right? Like, let's say it's something reoccurring, yeah, and it's not getting through to somebody, and you choose not to go ahead and talk to them about it. By all means, you made attempts to go ahead and talk to them several times before. You're not getting through to these people. You're having the same issue over and over. If you don't want to go ahead and talk to them again and you just block them without telling them why, that's acceptable because you made several attempts and it's just not going to work. Call it a day, save your peace. But if this is something that is occurring initially, right? And it's organic, it's holistic, just a regular friendship. You're supposed to reach out to somebody and talk to them about things like that. You're not supposed to go ahead and harbor feelings and just sit there with them and let them fester for you to go ahead and act a particular way, and now they know how you feel. Now you want to bring it up. You look corny. You look so weak, so corny. That's not a respectable friendship. If any of my mans went ahead and moved like that, bro, I'll cut you off quick, fast, son. Like, we're not. I don't deal with fakeness. We know this, right? Like, either we on or we off. And DJ Envy is all the way off. He's a funny type dude after this type of situation, yo.
It's been before this, man. He's always been kind of weird to me, but
yeah,
he got the stick. He got the nationally syndicated show, so this is what people listen to. But yeah,
he's like the weird kid that got a beard and now everybody listens. Like, yo, straight up and down, yo, fam. Like, that's literally who he is, yo. I'm just saying, yo, tell me if I'm wrong, people. Is DJ Envy not the weird kid who got a beard? He spin a little records now, and yeah, we forget about him. I bet you he did a lot of corny stuff back in the day too, man. Like he's just a lame.
I feel some type of way because my beard fully ain't come in yet, bro.
But you're not the weird kid, man.
Yeah, I had to make it work in other ways, bro. I was the cuddly fat kid.
Why are you?
Stop it. Going.
Sir, stop it.
The man that was my brother.
Let's shoot bail because I think this is a great conversation because I think it's a lot of miscommunication between all of us, right? And you were going through a lot back then because you admitted that to me. Because when me and you had words.
Are we talking about psych med?
Yeah. That's when you was on the psych.
It's a little bit of everything.
He was on the psych meds then because you said you don't even remember a lot of the stuff you were saying.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't at all. Yeah. So it's like when you get drunk, do you hold your boy to what he's saying while he's drunk?
No, I never held that against you.
Okay. Do you hold anybody to anything that they're doing when you know that this is their usual self? They were drunk, they were out of their mind, and they end up saying and doing some shit that hurt my feelings, that was offensive, that made me feel a way. But I know that characteristically, that's not who this man is.
Well, yeah, see the difference is I honestly don't know what psych meds you were on or who you were during that point. I don't know.
It's called Rick Salty. It fucked me up.
I don't know. I never had a conversation with you because I never wanted to see you like that.
You see, dog, he not hearing him. And that's what's driving me up a wall right now. He said you reported on it. He was like, you knew what I was on.
Yo, he said y'all recorded it. It was called Rick Salty, and it fucked me up, right? And all DJ Envy wants to do is be inaccountable. He doesn't want to be accountable for this. He doesn't want to look like the bad guy. He has a problem with that. I think it's okay to be embarrassed by things that you do, right? And it's okay to be accountable for the things that you do. It makes you a bigger person, makes you a stronger person. Because it's the weak people that don't have the energy to go ahead and even address accountability, right? They can't even go ahead and bring themselves to it. And all of a sudden, all you do is just starting to, try to divert and deflect. And that's all that I can see Envy doing. And it's like, yo, Envy, you're not denying doing what you did. You're giving an excuse for it. So one, we already know you did what Tyrese said you did. You get what I'm saying? We don't, that's not even in question anymore. If anybody are paying attention socially, right? Conversationally, DJ Envy did not go ahead and deny anything that Tyrese said, right? All he said was, oh, you want to know why I did that? It's because, it's like a preacher that, come on, you corny. You corny. Like you real corny, and I don't respect that. I've had situations with my friends where we didn't see eye to eye, but I would have a conversation with them, right? Now, how that conversation turns out is going to be based upon how things go from there, right? But at the least it occurred, right? And we made an attempt to go ahead and get a resolution, but we didn't just go ahead and say, the man that you are, I don't respect it. Yeah, man. It's just not a good look for him, man. But what else we got on this flip, yo?
Let's keep going.
The person who spoke to me on these texts, spoke to my wife during that time at the text, I didn't like that. And I wanted to remember Tyrese as a person that was my brother and helped my relationship, not the Tyrese that I was going through. So I took a step back from you
got
until
the
we had a
text
conversation.
Messages of the psych med Tyrese?
He did. That's what it was.
You crazy, Charlamagne. Told you to suck his dick before on that message.
Because you was talking crazy.
Whoa.
You know that. We had this conversation already.
Guys.
But he literally said, I don't remember any of that.
I don't remember what I said that made you say that or to this made point, you feel that way.
But to this point, I took a step back because I didn't know what you were going through. And I tried to talk to you, and I seen who you were. And I didn't even like who you were online. And to my point, I tried. And when I seen how you were talking this way, I said, I'm going to take a step back.
And you know, when me and Tyrese had a
how convenient?
Go ahead, dog. I know you got something to say. I can see your eyes rolling.
No, I'm just appalled at DJ Envy. But no, I don't got anything else to say. But I want to see what happens after How Convenient, because I think that's going to be really good.
Yeah, because like the man was on the psych meds. He was on the psych meds. He was going through it. You know, Charlamagne told him the SMD, right? And then Envy's like, well, I pulled back because I don't want to remember you like that. But yo, if this was your man's, right? This your boy.
Who cares? What are you talking about? I don't want to remember you like that. You cool.
Yeah, like, that sounds weird. Like, yo, you supposed to step up and be like, man, something ain't right. But you know, that's what's going on in Hollywood, bro. They cannibalize each other and do
that's not Hollywood. That's envy, dog. That's envy. Like let's be clear, because even Charlamagne, even though whatever Tyrese said to Charlamagne to go ahead and tell him to say SMD, Charlamagne understands.
Well,
and he's pulled back
like they spoke about that, because he said he had told Charlamagne, he said he don't know what he told Charlamagne for him to tell me that. So
he don't and I think certain things might have occurred with Envy too. So why is it that Charlamagne can go ahead and discover that but not Envy?
Let's keep cooking.
Right.
Yeah, how convenient. Yeah, when the way you were talking, the way that you were.
How convenient to step back.
What you mean?
I never stepped back from you.
I mean,
it's right.
You should have.
But I never talked to your wife in a disrespectful manner, and you talked to mine in a disrespectful manner. Oh. And I never told nobody that.
He all over the place. Now he done brought his wife into this. Let's go.
Even when you were on, and you could say you were on those psych meds, and you could say that you weren't.
What you mean?
But as a man, some of the things that you said, Tyrese, deserved me to box your mouth.
No.
It could have got ugly right there. Hold on. Let's keep going.
We were talking because this is something that I never wanted to say. And since he wants to be, well, why Envy? I'm telling him why. You said disrespectful shit to my wife.
What do you say?
I wear it. And they hit me with a commercial.
Yo.
So hold up. We gonna let this commercial. My man get paid for this. So I want to have proof. If he ever come back and be like, man, you should have let that play.
Whoa.
What?
What's best for this family? For my great-great-grandfather.
If I do say, that's one of my favorite shows right there, too. That's Yellowstone.
Survive another season.
Yellowstone. See it from the first episode starting Sunday after 60 Minutes on CBS.
All the parts you need at the prices you want. Guaranteed to fit every time. So you can keep your ride or die alive.
It's neither here nor there. To the point where my wife doesn't call you back anymore. And to the point when you started talking to psych meds, me and my wife had a conversation and said, well, maybe Tyrese was on those medicines when he said. But if you ever text me and my wife, you can't text me because I just unblocked you probably about a month ago when me and Charlamagne was talking, and he told me that you were on the psych meds and this is what it was. That's what made me unblock you. So that was the reason why I stopped talking to you and will not reach out to you anymore, because I'm like, I don't want to remember my brother as that. And maybe you were going through problems. So if somebody if I talk to your wife disrespectful, I don't expect for you to come check on me. Okay. And that's how I felt at that time.
Yo, I 100% feel Jess Hilarious is not feeling this.
It looks ugly. Jess Hilarious is us. Okay, she's sitting over here in the background looking at it, and she's disgusted. Because you see somebody that needed you and you abandoned them, and you're trying to validate abandoning them.
Yeah. I can't even find her face right now.
You going too far. Yeah. It's only a freeze frame, so it's not going to pull up in one of those.
All right, it's all good. Well, we going to keep it moving. But yeah, though, at this particular point, it's weird. Like you say, the man had your back. You call at your man's. He went through something. He's out of character, and the best thing that you could do was pull away because you didn't want to remember him like that. Like
that was a personal thing.
Yeah, why wouldn't the thought be, you know what? I know he's not like that. Let me find out what's happening with him so we can get this square because this is out of character. But hey, that's just me on the outside looking in, right?
That's crazy.
Like, I don't want to remember my brother as that. And maybe you were going through problems. So if somebody talks to, if I talk to your wife, disrespectful, I don't expect for you to come check on me. Okay. And that's how I felt at that time.
Okay. You did that to a lot of people though, Ty.
But maybe y'all should have had this conversation.
No. Listen, because this is not the first time I've said this. The things that I said and did, the people that I rubbed the wrong way, the things that I posted, my conduct overall that was literally out of my control. I've literally prayed that people can find it in their heart to not hold me to something that I said and did while I was literally out of my mind.
Go over to I am Savvy Mike 96 if you want to go ahead and see the rest of that video just to shout him out. That's at I am Mike Savvy 96.
Savvy Mike 96.
Excuse me, I am Savvy Mike 96. Let me not mess that up. I am Savvy Mike 96. Go ahead and see the rest of that video over there. Appreciate him for the clip.
Yeah. Man. So it's a lot going on in that little dialogue right there, right? And I think you and I are both in agreement that it looked messy on DJ Envy part. I think we agree to that. Just off of that clip right there. Mm-hmm. It's terrible.
It's trash,
this is why, man. You ain't listen. That's why I say outside of high school, boy, you don't make friends.
Yeah, I could see that. But you do find some people late in the game. You know, I found like one or two scragglers here and there, but generally speaking, you're absolutely correct, man.
That man say stragglers, God.
You know what I'm saying? You know, look, man. You know, you just happen to find some people, and you're like, oh shoot.
If you are cool with Professor outside of high school, you are a scraggler. Scraggler. Spell that SCRA-gular.
Aguilar. Scrag Aguilar.
Oh man, but yeah, man, this could have happened. All this could have happened behind the scenes, and you know what? Just hilarious said it. I feel like y'all should have had this conversation. Like for this to be on the Breakfast Club, listen, it's content. You on the air. You need to have stuff that people want to listen to, and obviously, this is polarizing, right? It's like, wow, DJ Envy, Tyrese, Fast and Furious guy. I know him as the dude. You know, most people don't even remember Tyrese with the lip ring. People don't. Let me pull that up. So
why you bring that up for, man? You are not his friend. He was going through things, and this is what you want to do.
People know Baby Boy. People know all that stuff. Let me show you the Tyrese that the real ones grew up with, because y'all gotta understand.
Y'all really don't need to understand this, but he just wants you to. Remember that email address. The Labor Lounge Podcast at gmail.com. Attention, big man.
We're going to have to pull it up. Let me see. Nah, you're going to have to blow that up.
Really don't have to. Really don't. He just wants to. He obsessed. I don't know what his problem is.
Nah, they got to
know. Look, man. You just got to remember the sweet lady Tyrese, okay? Y'all remember him.
My man had a lip ring. Oh, y'all gotta understand that man did a commercial for Coca-Cola. You lucky I can't find a picture right now. Google is not
he probably had it all erased from the internet from guys like you, bro. Like just wanting to bring up things that just are irrelevant.
This man need to put a damn shirt on. Let me get away from here, bro.
That sounds like hate.
A little bit.
He said, yo, you need to put a shirt on. How did we go from a lip ring to yo? You was just on his side, and just like that, you turned on Buddy in just 15 seconds, bro. What? Where did this? How did you get here? No. Nobody's supposed to be here.
I tell you what, that song Professor singing right now, if you know who that is, leave it in the comments, man. The Professor go cash out you $5. So with that being said, Professor go cash out you $5. Put it in the comments. Whoever seen that song, you get it right. Professor got you on the cash app. You got it.
Yeah, I will not be responsible for nothing that I haven't said.
So pushing forward. So listen, we got this, right? This is what's going on. This is what's polarizing out here on the YouTube streets right now. So DJ Envy and Tyrese has responded. DJ Envy has responded, and they've been kind of going back and forth, but they keep giving us like these vague messages. How I helped you when you and your wife was going through this. I helped you. God put it on my soul to help you. DJ Envy is saying that he's been disrespectful in the things that he said. You know, he should have got boxed in the mouth. You heard what he said right there. Tyrese turned into a thug on IG. I don't got that clip. We're not gonna get into that. But
Tyrese turned into a thug on IG.
Yeah,
oh, okay.
Yeah, he had to get it. He told Envy he not even cut like that, so don't talk like that. So anyway,
but that's kind of a fact. Yeah, that's an absolute fact.
I'm not gonna lie. When I heard the IG clip, I was like, "That's sweet lady Tyrese talking like that." I was like, "What?"
Yeah, but you always knew that Tyrese had that side of him.
He went from sweet lady to baby boy. And even baby boy wasn't even that. Maybe what was that movie he did where he was like a on the run convicted felon or something? He was trying to do something for his son or something. I don't know, man.
Look, man, Tyrese always had that dog in him, man. It was a subtle dog in him. It wasn't like, rah, or whatever, but you could always tell, like, if things were to go ahead and he'd go ahead and turn out. He ain't just gonna lay down.
Just found out he a Capricorn too.
Oh, now he back on your good side? You ain't gonna turn on him no more?
No. I gotta hold him down now. You gotta stick together somehow. Whatever ties us whatever ties us together. But hey, I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I ain't listen to Sweet Lady while I was trying to get a date, bro.
Okay then. Stop
sitting we was on the phone late night like this.
Man, listen.
Talking the words to Sweet Lady.
How many times did I pull up talking about these are the signs of love making? Are you that zodiac freak I've been looking for? All right, I'm chill. I'm relaxed. But that was a good joint,
here, bro. Your time has passed. Anyway, moving on. Kwame.
I don't even understand why you just gotta hate on me like that, bro.
Kwame
Stuff
Brown.
like that be hurting.
Kwame Brown. Can we move on?
Hi.
Hey, I'm getting ready to move on, but Kwame Brown had a take on this too, man. So I want to get him in the conversation. Now, I didn't say it, but I do think I got an idea of what was happening. I think Tyrese at some point might have been disrespectful, but I think that man just got caught up trying to shoot his shot. I think that's really what the help was all about. But we gonna find out eventually. I guess one day we'll find out. But let's listen at what Kwame had to say about this. His funny talking ass.
Then you got DJ Envy, Glow Stick, got playing boy.
Glow Stick.
He gonna finally stand up to Tyrese. This nigga, it's too late. Tyrese don't believe you, nigga. You lucky Tyrese ain't acting like he was in that guy movie and kicked you in your damn chest. Tell me, Tyrese, for what you said to my wife, I could have put hands on your face. I'm supposed to box your mouth. That shit don't even sound right, DJ Envy, coming from you. You gonna box his mouth, huh? Why didn't you box his mouth when he been texting your wife for a whole 2-3 years?
Listen, bro. What you say? What you say to that?
Well,
we said that it sound weird. What you say? He
box his mouth when he's saving your marriage. Cause I would have boxed his mouth. So, nigga, you trying to my wife, nigga? What the hell you worried about my wife for, nigga?
Yo,
I think. Listen, I'm gonna tell you like this. I think Tyrese and DJ Envy's wife probably had a relationship before Envy. And when I say relationship, I don't mean like romantic or anything, like just some type of channel of communication. That's my logic to it, right? So he's texting your wife, but he's not texting her for, weird stuff, and you happen to notice, Kat. So I imagine that being that he's never been out of pocket before, everything has been cool, you know, like just texting, blah, 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 platonic. But, and I think that's the only reason that Tyrese would have the ability to help DJ Envy in a situation like that. That's something that would make sense to me, right?
You see what they doing? You see what they doing? We have no details, bro, and we just putting these stories together. We don't know exactly what's going on.
But, you know, it's all about how people want to put it together. Kwame Brown could put it together like, you know, oh, he was trying to fuck your wife. But platonically, if DJ Envy got back with, or excuse me, I don't even know the details. If DJ Envy mended things with his wife on the strength of Tyrese, then chances are he wasn't trying to go ahead and mess with her. Because why would he help the next man to go ahead and mend his relationship with her? You get what I'm saying? Like,
because the side dude don't want you to break up with the main dude.
You see, you being Kwame Brown now, and you know it. You being messy.
It's true.
You being messy.
What
hey,
is that? Yo, that
Labor Lounge Podcast at gmail.com. Attention, big man,
that
messy
man worth millions of dollars. Don't come over here trying to sit up under me. Yeah, stay with him. Just visit on the weekend.
I've been squaring up with him then. You already know your wife was vulnerable. You cheated on her, you little slut. You already, not just bullshit. You already know your wife was vulnerable though. So you got this singing ass nigga, this black milk. Did you see that commercial? Did you see Tyrese in that commercial with them big white ass teeth against that black skin when he first did that Coca-Cola song? Don't you know that he's a heartthrob to these women? And you gonna have this singing, romancing, talking ass nigga texting your girl late at night after you done cheated on her? Nigga, please. I'd have been fighting that nigga every day. He talking about God. And Tyrese, you ain't shit. God put it on my heart to save this man married. Well, why God ain't put it on your heart to save your own marriage? God put it on your heart to save another nigga with his wife. And you got a wife that's leaving you, but God ain't help you with that? Man, please. I'd have been swoof kicking Tyrese up the ass. Nigga, focus on your own wife. You ain't gonna focus on my wife. And I know she already mentally mad at me. Nigga, God ain't put that on your heart, nigga. You trying to put something on his wife's ass. That's what you were trying to do. Nobody want to hear that shit. Niggas always want to blame God for something. God didn't tell you nothing. Don't blame God on that, nigga. God didn't tell you a damn thing. You was trying to smash. You was sending that man's wife brand new Rolls Royce pictures and shit. Now that make any girl, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Every nigga in the hood, every nigga everywhere want to show a girl they nice car. Then this nigga buy a whole island, and guess who he decided to show it to?
Hey, he talking facts though. He talking facts. Hey, Professor, you ain't finna text my old lady you done bought a new Rolls Royce. Nah, bro, that's a violation.
Look, I don't need to be texting your old lady that, right? Because me and your old lady, I didn't know your old lady before you, right? But there were certain girls in the past that we knew before, right? And some of them we was always cool with. If you happen to get with one of those, you understand how that could work? You get what I'm saying?
That shit is cut off. That shit is OV. You ain't finna be sitting up here 11:30 at night texting some dude. I don't care if we knew each other back in, bro. There's a line that it stops right there. Boom. Now, if we casually get together and we at the park and y'all doing all that woo-woo, we talking, okay, cool. But it ain't gonna be no late night texting. Oh, hell no. I mean, am I wrong?
Who's to say it was late night texting? Because, you know, really and truly what I'm thinking is homeboy got a little bit of details and then took off and ran with it. Because you know Kwame messy. He messy, bro.
Multiple people said, though, you know, it could be messy. Maybe this has gotten tangled and twizzled all the way, right?
Right.
But he said you were laying next to your wife and she texting this man. That's not happening, bro. You telling me you gonna be laying next to your wife and she texting some whole dude on the other side talking about, yeah, I just bought a Rolls Royce and bought an island over here in Fiji.
Yo, look, where did he get these details from? Because I think that's really where we need to go. Because we taking everything that Buddy's saying for fact. And I don't think he knows either one of them like that. Now, unless somebody said something that we missing, because, you know, until now, I really didn't know the details of everything. But where is he getting these details about late night? And where is he getting the details? You know how you assume something like is at late night, and now you putting jokes on top of jokes, like, man, you laying right next to your lady, and la 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 la, because it's late night, and typically people lay next to their lady. Who's to say he's not just talking about it generically?
No. I think those details came out. Remember, I told you they've been going back and forth on. Well, Tyrese has been getting on IG talking junk. So Tyrese has been dropping little eggshells. So I think some of this has come from just the back and forth squabbles and all that kind of good stuff. Now, to your point, you can't sit up here and say I'm taking what he's saying for fact. The fact of the matter is, Tyrese is texting this man's wife. And why aren't you reaching out to Envy? Why isn't DJ Envy the point of contact for anything y'all got to talk about? Why is the point of contact my wife?
Who's to say that he wasn't texting on DJ Envy's behalf? If he's coming up on the radio station to say, I came and helped you, and DJ Envy is not deflecting that he helped him, then DJ Envy in some capacity has to know about all of this and be okay with it, right? Because if he wasn't, he would have said something, and I don't appreciate you texting my wife, la la la. As a matter of fact, he made mention, if you listen to the Breakfast Club interview, he said that's why you can't even go ahead and text her in the group chat if you go ahead and do this, because they had a group chat together. So who's to say that he wasn't texting the wife to the group chat where DJ Envy could see all of these things, right? I don't know. All I know is this: if DJ Envy ain't bugging about it, why are we? Kwame just going ahead and choosing something to poke at, to be like, you ain't tough. He's putting this in a frame of you ain't tough.
Listen to
come on.
There's no reason for no reason for Tyrese to be texting that man wife. DJ Envy. Matter of fact, I haven't heard anybody say this. If you had so much beef with Tyrese and you blocked him, why is it okay for him to still communicate with the missus?
Clearly, you're not listening to what I'm saying. Clearly, DJ Envy knows that his relationship with his wife is purely platonic. Like, just because people don't have it in their own marriage doesn't mean that these things don't exist, right? It's like generically, guys are always in the mode of assuming somebody is going to go ahead and try to mess with their chick, right? Now, you could go ahead and be protective of those situations, which is fine, right? You could go ahead and be proactive, but you can't say that you know for a fact. And every time that we talk about situations like that, we talk about it like we know for a fact somebody's going to try to do something. Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. No, but see, the thing is, you don't know. What it is that we assume every single time. We do assume. You look, I'm trying to tell you, because people exist in this world and have purely platonic relationships with other people. I get it.
Somebody waiting on the opportunity to get cheats.
Labor Lounge Podcast at gmail.com. Attention, big man and his insecure ass.
You keep on with this. Oh, I think it's just completely plutonic, and then I'm
not saying that everything is always like that.
Check this out. I will be here.
Don't blame me. Don't blame me. It won't happen to me like that, bro. I listen, because I don't play them games.
Because you're gonna let the missus have midnight conversations.
You can tell
about the new Honda Civic that somebody just bought. Because we not buying Bentleys over here.
First of all, if she's having a conversation about somebody with a Honda Civic, I'm safe. I'm safe. I'm safe, bro. Yeah, go ahead,
DJ
bro.
Envy wife. Look at this island I got in Mali, or wherever the hell he got an island at. Man, ain't nowhere the hell. He's showing your wife islands and showing your wife goddamn Rolls Royce to make sure she know, you leave that nigga, baby, I got you. We got a whole island over here. And then he want to try to blame it on God. But DJ Envy, he proved that you were lying, though. That you were in a group text with him. So he proved that you were lying. So you want to come to the internet and get tough. I don't like dudes like that. That always get tough about women, but don't get tough about their respect in the beginning. Nigga, he went past your respect the moment he was trying to counsel your wife. He's not a counselor. What the hell he got to do with your wife? He has no background, no reputation of his own to even be able to counsel you and your wife. No, the moment this guy singing, nigga, all the songs this man got. Hey, when your old lady, hey, your wife was trying to leave and Tyrese was hitting her, baby, won't you just stay with me? He was singing all his shit. Man, he got a song for God. Everything that make a woman want to get milk. Sweet lady, won't you be my...
Why is you and Kwame getting on the internet trying to sing?
Sir, first of all, don't put me in the same ballpark with him. My vibes was actually, there's flowing, but that's a whole different story. Secondly, you could tell that a lot of the things that Kwame is saying is his personal opinion. It's not a fact. Like, he's sitting there saying, oh man, and you could tell he was proving you lying and this, that, the third. Like, he doesn't know for a fact. He's just going off of what he heard.
Yeah, it's
but
just an opinion, I think you over here trying to be all factual.
No. But he's cynical about it. And that's the thing. His opinion is cynical and he's poking fun at homeboy. And I'm like, yo, that ain't, I don't know. It's almost like he's gaslighting the situation in a different sense. Like he's pouring gas on the situation to make it even bigger.
Sweet love for... What if he hit her with that? Man, she's just gonna be... He cheated on me anyway. She gonna be opening up her goddamn blouse as soon as he sang that shit, boy. You already... Why wouldn't she do it? Man, that nigga... Man, you talking about he saving your marriage. I wonder what kind of talk he having with her to save your marriage. 2-3 hours on the phone with a man's wife, fine as she is, and you never hit that sweet spot too? She even said it. So you never hit this.
She did say that.
Yo, but that's not.
No, she did say that on the air, bro. She aired that man out on the radio.
That's completely out of context. That was years ago that he never made her climax. Since then, they've had.
Bro. He brought it up.
Does matter. You see, that's the problem with you and your microwave attention span. You gonna go ahead and deliver inaccurate news, man. Watch the damn show. I watched the show. All right. People took that whole little clip and blew it out of proportion. DJ Envy never made his wife nut. Oh my God, he suck in bed. Look, yo, bro. Like since then, she's still with him.
And that dude sitting right there to the left. Look at
messy, my guy. You is messy, bro.
Sweet spot. Oh. And you got this singing black ass bald head nigga with good teeth.
You see what he doing? You see what he doing? Singing black ass bald hair now with good teeth.
Hold on.
It's almost like he's attracted to Tyrese himself.
Hold on.
Come on, man.
Talk he having with her to save your marriage. 2-3 hours on the phone with a man's wife. Fine as she is, and you never hit that sweet spot too. She even said it. So you never hit the sweet spot, and you got this singing black ass bald head nigga with good teeth talking to your wife late that goddamn night, and this nigga want us to think us true. I used to be a true player. I'm a former player. He want us true players to think that God told you to do that. Oh my God, nigga, please.
Yo, listen, you need people like Kwame in the world, bro. That's entertainment at its finest, man.
Yo,
that's
but you know what? There's a lot of people that follow. You know the thing I don't like? People follow a lot of people because their opinion is emulated in them, right? It's like you can see this guy has the same opinions that I have, I'm gonna follow him. I like people that are accurate, you know, and that's why when I look at things like this, I'm like, yo, you're doing a whole lot of bias for no reason. But it's Kwame.
Because every man, listen, man, I can't say every man, but dog, an average man is not gonna sit up and let his wife talk on the phone while we sit here in the bed, morning, noon, or night. It don't matter.
Probably not.
That's not gonna happen. It's not gonna be casual conversation. Like, what are you talking to him for? What could y'all possibly be talking about? And I gotta know, like he said, when did Tyrese become a counselor? Maybe because he went through something and he was able to coach him through something. But yo, how much help could you possibly give?
Enough help to go ahead and fix the situation at hand, because clearly it worked.
Listen, man, most people who get hurt like that and they getting in them type of situations, though, it ain't nothing you can tell me to fix this situation. It's just they have to do the work. They're gonna have to learn to forgive each other to be able to move on. I think some get back happened. DJ Envy cheated. She said, I want some get back, and she chose who she wanted. And DJ Envy had to sit there and hold that in.
I don't think it would have been as cool as they are if it was a get back situation. Because I don't care what it is. You choose my homeboy, me and that homeboy ain't going to be cool no more, knowing that you clap my wife's cheeks, bro. Like, that's not going to be a... Come on. I don't think that's a valid... But you got it.
All I'm saying is this. What kind of help did you receive where you was like, oh, I want to remember a certain type of person, so I blocked you because you got disrespectful with my wife? It's like, yo, if he got disrespectful with your wife, you can't wait to get on the radio to want to air this out because this man's saying you walked away from me when I was going through my dark times. Like, now you want to bring this up? And he's even saying, like, was I the psych med Tyrese that you're talking about? It's like, come on, man, this whole thing is weird, but we already covered that already. But the point is, you know, DJ Envy got that weird light skin energy, man. What'd you say? He was one of those kids that grew a beard? What'd you say?
He was the weird kid that grew a beard. Yo, he was the weird kid that grew a beard, man.
Oh my God, it struck gold when he was at the high school DJ. Say he gonna do this for life. It worked for him though. But shit, facts. I don't know, man. But look, DJ Envy, bro, shout out to you and the Breakfast Club. I appreciate y'all for being messy and letting us handle this. I want to hear. I need us to find out. Listen, everybody who watching this, reach out to Angela Yee. She know the truth. See, Angela Yee know.
Oh my God. And
I'm telling you, we need to reach out to Angela. She ain't said nothing about this, and if she did, I'm finna go find it. Angela Yee know what's up. That's probably why she left the Breakfast Club.
In case y'all didn't know, my boy Big Man is one of the biggest conspiracy theorists out there, yo. And y'all
Angela Yee, she know.
Just getting a small glimpse into the window of the rabbit hole that is Big Man. I'm glad that you guys are witnessing this real time.
Angela
and
Yee
understand what I go through regularly.
Angela Yee knows the truth. She knows the truth, and that's why she left the Breakfast Club, because she know something weird was happening over there, bro.
She was weird herself. All she does is talk about, you know, dicks and sex on her show, bro. Like, that's it. It's wild shit over there, and it's just
I can't say like that's all she talks about, but those are the ones that went viral.
It's regular. It's always about, hey, far be it from me.
How many shows she got? She got all the way up in something else.
Was it Lip Service or something like that?
Lip Service. There you go. That's what it was.
So it's like, you know, when you sitting there and I'm tuning in, and the ones that be going viral are the ones of the clips where she's talking about some, you know, look, I don't far be it from me. I'm a listen when they talking about coochies and all this other stuff. But but when it's regular, I'm gonna call a spade a spade. I'm like, oh, okay, it sounds like a coochie talking show, you know, so it's like, I'm not saying that maybe it isn't, maybe it is, right? But all the clips that I be hearing, because I really don't tune into the show like that, just to be fair. But the clips I be hearing kind of frame it like that.
Something for next time, always leave them watching more. Right. So with that being said, man, I appreciate y'all for watching the show. We go premiere this in the next day or so. I do got to clean up some stuff because Kwame Brown drops a lot of words for the PG-13 channel, but I'm gonna do that. And until next time, I'm out. Ooh, 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 ooh.